games in the following video are just spectacular, and it is impossible to put them in the right order. This list includes games that have been released during the year 2011. You can tell your favorite free-to-play games in the comment section below.
LEGO Universe's 3D LEGO MMORPG, set in the alternate universe populated by LEGO minifigures. The game is developed by the LEGO Group, and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. The LEGO universe has very similar elements compared to basic MMORPGs. PvE and PvP, questing, collecting better gear, achievements, leveling system, pets, and item looting, can all be found in LEGO Universe. LEGO Universe also has own graphics and building systems and much more exciting features. These things makes the LEGO Universe playable and unique. It is also suitable for the younger generation.
Bloodline Champions is free-to-play arena-based fantasy MMO. It is developed by the Swedish company, Stunlock Studios, and published by Funcom. Players will engage in short and intense battles, up to 5 versus 5 players. Each player must take control over one of several different bloodlines, each with their own unique weapons and abilities. Easy to learn, challenging to master. Vivid graphics, a unique art style, and a superb sound design brings the world of Bloodline Champions to life, as you keep yourself busy with dealing out death and destruction. Bloodline Champions is just exciting all-out PvP battles, where you and your skills is all that matters.
Black Prophecy is free-to-play 3D sci-fi MMORPG, set in the 26th century. It is developed by Richter Media and published by Gamigo Games. Black Prophecy is a fast-paced real-time combat space MMO with state-of-the-art visuals. Both the PvP combat and an exciting storyline in a rich universe are important aspects of the game. Players will find countless hazardous missions and epic battles while exploring the dark and mysterious Black Prophecy universe.
Loong, The Power of the Dragon, is 3D fantasy MMO set in the world of ancient China. It is developed by Kong.net DACN, and published by Gamigo. The game features dazzlingly detailed 3D graphics, and thanks to complex AI, the combat is challenging. Pets can transform into marvelous mounts. Enchanted Kung Fu combat is gorgeous. Players can do spectacular leaps, and run along walls, over water, and through the air. There are no restrictions on character classes. Players can learn or switch skills using different potions. The game is PvP-centric MMO. It includes large-scale PvP battles and guild warfares of up to 500 players.
Lucent Heart is an award-winning Zodiac anime MMORPG. It incorporates matchmaking with exciting dungeons and quests. Lucent Heart sports the widest range of social features available in any MMO. It includes soulmate system that allows players to quest together, enter instance dungeons, explore, get married, and display special couple-restricted emotes. Based on 12 zodiac signs, different horoscopes unlock unique skills and powers. Lucent Heart also features fun events, dance battles, tons of quests and challenging bosses.
Global Agenda Free Agent is 3D team-based and fast-paced sci-fi MMORPG. It is developed by Hi-Rez Studios and published by the same company. You can create, customize, and develop multiple agent characters, complementing your FPS skills with accessible RPG-style progression. Unlock weaponry and cutting-edge devices including jetpacks, grenade launchers, mines, deployable turrets, stealth suits, holographic decoys, robotic droids and hundreds of others. You can also co-op with friends online. 4 players share the same online mission experience working as a team, communicating via built-in text and chat, infiltrating facilities, defeating end bosses, and earning technology upgrades.
Age of Empires Online is free-to-play cartoony-themed MMORPG set in the ancient world. The game is published by Microsoft Studios. It is developed by Robot Entertainment and Gas-Powered Games. Age of Empires Online features some of the gameplay of past games in the series. The game is an attempt to blend the real-time strategy genre with massively multiplayer online gaming. The game features co-op multiplayer and PvP mode, true skill system, equipment, crafting and technologies tree. With this tree, players can improve their units and buildings depending on how they spend their points.
World of Tanks is a 3D team-based MMO shooter game dedicated to armored warfare in the mid-20th century. It is developed by Wargaming.net and published by the same company. World of Tanks is a PvP-focused game that promises action and strategy-based gameplay. The game includes more than 150 armored vehicles from America, France, Germany, and the Soviet Union, carefully detailed with historical accuracy. All in all, there will be around 500 vehicles available in the game. World of Tanks features light, medium and heavy tanks, tank destroyers and self-propelled artillery, and some well-known prototypes and low-volume vehicles. Microvolts is a 3D anime-inspired third-person shooter MMO. It is developed by SKI Media and published by Rock Hippo Productions Ltd. Microvolts has many interesting features, such as different powerful weapons, characters and levels, as well as fast-paced gameplay, plus it allows you to customize your character. It provides thousands of cosmetic items that can make each character look different. Characters can also level up and become tougher opponents. Microvolts offers many game modes from team deathmatch to the more exotic item deathmatch battles.
Warring Battlezone is a realistic 3D session-based third-person shooter game, set in a world where mercenary and paramilitary commando units rule the day. The game is developed by Arctis Entertainment Group and published by the same company. Warring Battlezone delivers hard-hitting combat action, with action-packed team versus team ground combat. You can compete with your friends and other players in real time. You can take it slow and easy, or rock as hard as you want to.
Battlefield Play for Free is a 3D first-person shooter game. It is developed by EA and Easy Studios. The game is published by Electronic Arts. The game is based on the Battlefield series, and is set in the modern theater of war. Play for Free is built on a modified version of Battlefield 2's engine, with improvements such as high-resolution artwork and post-processing effects. The game was also announced to be less demanding on computer specifications.
All Points Bulletin Reloaded is a 3D MMO FPS with team-focused third-person shooter gameplay. The game is developed by Real Time Worlds and published by the same company. In APB Reloaded, you take on the role of a criminal, hellbent on causing havoc and making money, or an enforcer, tapped by the city to keep order. The city never sleeps and the fight never ends in this fast-paced, massively multiplayer action shooter.
Spiral Knights is a 3D action fantasy MMORPG, set in the Cardinal planet teeming with all manner of alien creatures. It is developed by Three Rings Design, and published by Sega. In Spiral Knights, the Clockworks aka dungeons offer challenges that are best tackled with friends. Fight monsters, solve puzzles and discover treasures together. You can go from log-in to a multiplayer adventure in less than a minute. The Clockworks cycle levels to explore in real time. Every moment of every day changes the world. There are hundreds of unique weapons and gear to discover and alchemize.
Brawl Busters is a 3D cartoony-themed action-fighting MMO. The game is developed by Korean company, Skein Globe, and published by Rock Hippo Productions. Brawl Busters, formerly known as Project Plan B, is an action brawler that features competitive and cooperative battle modes, all in a third-person view. Brawl Busters features challenge and training missions, leaderboards and stat tracking. Brawl Busters also has unique and unconventional animation style. The game is easily accessible and easy to play thanks to intuitive control. You can also improve weapons and costumes with new abilities. Age of Conan Unchained is a 3D fantasy-themed MMORPG with stunning graphics. It is developed by Funcom and published by the same company. Age of Conan is rumored to be the most savage online game available. You can explore the vast reaches of Hyboria, and follow the footsteps of the world's greatest fantasy hero, Conan the Barbarian himself. Experience a groundbreaking action-driven combat system. It is unlike anything ever seen in an MMO game before. Master trade skills, build entire cities, venture into deep dungeons, or charge the battlefield on the back of a mammoth in epic warfare.
Dragon Nest is a 3D anime-themed action fantasy MMORPG. It is developed by Identity Games and published by Nexon and many other companies. Dragon Nest incorporates non-targeting combat system to create a fast-paced action-filled experience. Dragon Nest requires users to advance their characters by teaming up and traveling into instance dungeons. Dragon Nest also has the advantage of being nearly completely skill-based. It means that lower-level characters are able to defeat higher-level characters in PvP with skill alone.
Rusty Hearts is an anime-inspired brawler action side-scroller MMORPG. It is developed by Stairway Games and published by Perfect World Entertainment. Rusty Hearts features stylized graphics and self-shaded characters, beautiful backgrounds and seamless cutscenes, fast-paced gameplay with fast and furious combos, epic dungeon crawling battles, and various PvP modes to suit every taste including arena, guild battle, tournament system and more. Rusty Hearts also has controller support that is optimized to work with any PC gamepad.
Team Fortress 2 is a team-based first-person shooter game with 3D cartoony graphics. The game is published by Valve Corporation and developed by the same company. TF2 is one of the most popular online action games of all time. It delivers constant updates, new game modes, maps, and equipment. 9 distinct classes provide a broad range of tactical abilities and personalities, and lend themselves to a variety of player skills. TF2 has many game modes, including Capture the Flag, Control Point, Payload, Arena, King of the Hill and more. There are hundreds of weapons, hats and more to collect, craft, buy, and trade.
Vindictus is 3D fast-paced fantasy hack-and-slash MMORPG. Vindictus is a prequel to the popular MMO Mabnogi, and is known as Mabnogi Heroes in South Korea. It is developed by DevCat and published by Nexon. In Vindictus, blood spurts from enemies, right where your twin blades sliced. Enemies will fall, only to become corpses that you can hoist and brandish as sadistic weapons. Watch as walls crumble and whole buildings topple, providing you with new toys in the battlefield. With source engine physics and destructible interactive environments, Vindictus redefines everything you thought you knew about free-to-play.
DC Universe Online is a 3D superhero-themed MMORPG. It is developed by Sony Online Entertainment and published by the same company. Experience the power of visceral combat where you control every blow your character strikes, delivering a level of action that is unparalleled in the MMO segment. Choose your side, superhero or villain, as you battle to save or conquer the universe. Fight alongside or against your favorite DC heroes and villains, including Batman, the Joker, Superman, Wonder Woman, and others. The next legend is you. Experience the intensity of a world created in the artistic vision of legendary comic book artist, Jim Lee. Take advantage of the state-of-the-art physics engine and use objects in the world around you as weapons, including even your enemies. Embark on heroic or villainous story-driven adventures penned by famous DC writers, including Jeff Johns and Marv Wolfman.